Let's get started, please, in child's pose to begin. Everybody nice and relaxed today, I like that. So as you find your way into child's pose, make sure your knees are nice and wide at the edges of the mat. Big toes touching behind you, arms stretched out directly ahead of your shoulders. Forehead, third eye center, just nice and in contact with the mat, eyes open. And just let this posture feel really good to your body. As always, I want this first posture to feel very welcomed. Not a lot of stress or strain, but just feel that nice, gentle easing open of the joints, spreading the fingers really wide, push the hips back toward the heels, and just feel that tractioning out of the spine. And just really arriving on your mat. Letting go of everything that's outside of this room. Best you can, just let it start to drift away, and just feel yourself in this space. Giving yourself this time on the mat to take care of you. This is a breath exercise above everything else. Keeping the breath in and out through the nose from beginning to end. Take a big inhale. Start to fill the lungs nice and big until you feel a stretch in the ribs. And exhale. Just follow your breath all the way down. Again, take another big inhale through the nose, and as you fill the lungs and fill the belly, just feel the space you can create in the body. And exhale fully, completely, just following the breath until you feel that gap. And one more time, big inhale through the nose, fill the lungs, fill the belly, fill the whole room with your breath, your energy. Keep sipping air until you find your fullest breath and hold it there. If you can, take one more little sip in. And exhale into your yoga practice. Just let go of any expectation you brought onto your mat today. Just take it one posture, one breath at a time. Tuck your toes, lift your tail, and come into your first downward facing dog. And what I mean by letting go of expectation is just allow yourself to be in the posture you're in without having an expectation of how well to do it. Just try and do your very, very best. Right now, pushing out of the shoulders, feet hip width apart, and just walk it out, left heel high, right heel high, going for a walk in place. Sometimes we get into a posture and it's really healthy for us and we can go deep. Sometimes we can't go too deep and we need to rest, right? So that's what I mean, just taking it one little moment at a time. Making sure you take care of yourself each and every step of the way. Push yourself when you can, rest when you need. Reestablish your downward facing dog. Rise up onto the balls of the feet. Get the heels to lift on up, opening through your arches. With the heels high, make sure you're feeling a nice stretch to the arches of your feet. Push out of the shoulders a little bit more. And then stretch the heels back down to the mat. Bring your left foot 2 inches closer towards your right. Lock out your right leg, and on the inhale, bring the right leg up and back. Stretch back, reach back. Right now, just looking at the big toe of your left foot. Nice drishti there. And notice when you push more firmly into the hands, you get more length down the right side of your body. And return the right foot to your left foot. Lock out your left leg, and on the inhale, bring it up and back. All right, so you can feel it. You come into posture, everybody's looking great, but sometimes you can feel a little jammed into your shoulders. You have to want to create space by getting active. So push down through the palms. Really push out of the shoulders. Notice when you stretch your left leg back, you're feeling space in your left hip. And then step your left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Right foot follows. Stand hip width apart. Hold on to your opposite elbows here and just hang forward in a ragdoll pose. Yep. Relax your head. You can put a little bend in your knees. You can sway the upper body left and right. Just feeling that kind of swinging motion. Feeling your head relax. Good. Then take a big inhale. Exhale, drop the arms down to the mat. If you'd like today, bring your hands behind the back and interlace all 10 fingers. Reach your knuckles up and gently forward toward the front of the room. This might be a lot, so just take care of your body here. It's still very early in practice. Good. And keeping your hands clasped to bring them first to your lower back. Then release your arms back down toward the floor. Take a moment, let them sort of dangle, let your head relax, your jaw relax. Then slowly round up one vertebra at a time. Try to go a little bit more slowly than you'd even like to go. Just really being patient with your practice. Good. Not revving up. Really just trying to stay nice and grounded, really connected to each and every movement. Once you're up, bring your feet back together side by side. No rush. Relax your arms at your side. Just find a gazing point in the front mirror, right between your eyes ideally. You can find another spot that's not moving, just really focused. Not staring, right? Just a nice focused gaze, keeping yourself present right here with your own practice and always keeping that gentle awareness of the room around you. Let's begin. Inhale the arms out, back, and up. Look up, stretch up as the palms touch. Then exhale, swan dive, chin away from chest, long, flat back, all the way down into a forward fold and feel your chin tuck. Inhale to a halfway lift, gaze is forward, back is flat. And exhale, plant the palms and step or jump back to a strong plank pose. Good. Thighs strong, core strong. And if you need support, simply bring your knees down to the mat. Really push out of the shoulders. So lift up. Feel that space between your shoulder blades. Kind of lift up. No collapse. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, shift forward and then slowly lower down. Just feeling in control of the movement. Elbows in. Nice work. Inhale, upward facing dog. Scoop the body forward and up. Shoulders back. Thighs lift. Toes point. And exhale, roll over the toes. Send the hips up and back. Nice, strong, long, downward facing dog. Good. And then just moving with breath. A series. Inhale, bend the knees. Push the hips back. Look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or float between the hands into a forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Fold on the exhale. Inhale, rise, arms out, back it up, look up, stretch up with nice full lungs. And exhale, swan dive, just following your out breath all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze is forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your plank, look forward, shift forward, lower down, feeling your strength in that low hold. Inhale, upward facing dog, roll the shoulders back, and exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up and back, and downward facing dog. Good. Nice. Extra little stretch there, pushing out of the shoulders even more. There we go. One more A series together. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or float between the hands to fold. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms out, back and up, look up, palms connect. And exhale, swan dive, follow your breath all the way down into the fold. Halfway lift, inhale, gaze is forward. Exhale, plant the palms back to a plank pose. Shift forward, lower down, again, strong in the hold. Inhale, up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Excellent. Nice. Just moving with the breath into our B series. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or float between the hands. Feel your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold on your exhale. And inhale, chair pose. Hips down, arms forward and up. Feet, knees, and heels all together best you can. Arms at shoulder width apart. Good. So it's normal to kind of feel the weight into the balls of the feet. Try and shift the weight back so at least you're putting some pressure in the heels. Nice strong connection to the floor of the feet. Shoulders roll down the back or pull down the back. Straighten through the elbows. Good. Just sit the hips down and back a little bit. This won't be a long hold. Still warming things up. But see if you can feel your back bend as you look up. Reach the thumbs back just a little bit more. Take a big inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Let that go. Halfway lift, inhale, gaze is forward. Exhale, plant the palms back to a plank. Shift forward, lower down, strong, low hold, elbows in. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Good. So just a little more limbered up. Really just feeling your breath with the movement into warrior one. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop your back left heel. Inhale, arms out, back and up, palms touch, thumbs cross. Really looking for that flow, moving together, moving with the dialogue. Of course, always take care of your body. But it allows us to just kind of move into it like we're all on that same sort of wave, right? We're all riding together. And as you hold the posture, just keep the breath moving and bring your very best into this moment. That's all that's asked of you. Just practicing the technique best of your abilities. You want an angle on the back foot, left toes pointing a little bit forward with the left heel kind of scooching back. It's about a 45-degree angle relative to the back of the mat. And then you can kind of square off the hips. Left hip forward, right hip back. Exactly. So you want to draw the left hip forward by pushing down through the left heel. As you square off the hips, you're involving your core a little bit more and just feeling that strength in your legs. Yes? Squeeze the elbows as straight as you go. Take a big inhale. And exhale, open warrior two. Step or slide the right foot forward. Arms come down parallel to the floor, and just find yourself in your best version of a warrior two. Just bringing that intent right away. Even though we're still warming up, just practicing to the best of your ability, practicing on your edge and your best. So feet are in line. Try to make sure your left heel is disappearing behind your right. That way you know you're nice and aligned. And then come down into the front knee, making sure that knee is stacked over the ankle over time. Good. Nice. Beautiful. Lock that back leg. Give the left leg a squeeze. And if you can, try not to just rest in your hips. Pull your sits bones together. Feel your outer hips kind of hug in, helping you support. Nice adjustments. Good. Then come a little deeper in the front right knee. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Find your plank. Gaze forward, shift forward, lower down strong, low hold, no rush. Inhale, upward facing dog, following the breath. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Left side, inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward, drop your back heel. Inhale, arms out, back and up. Better flow, good. Hips square, good. Nice work. Right hip forward, left hip back gives us a little bit more engagement in the core. Good. Then bending your front knee, keeping hips square. Awesome work. With the palms together and the thumbs linked, it gives you the opportunity to squeeze your elbows as straight as they'll go. For some of us, that's really natural, but if you feel like you're tight around your elbows, use this as an opportunity to try to really get length into them, right? As you pull your shoulders down, squeeze your hands together to get the elbows really straight. It creates lots of length. Good. Hip square one more time. Bending that front knee just a bit more so you're nice and deep. Then take a big inhale. And exhale, open warrior two. Trying to step or slide the left foot forward. Trying not to pop up and out. Just lengthening the posture. Good work. Heels at a straight line. Arms parallel to the floor. Same thing here. Outer hips. Squeeze them in so you know you're nice and supported. Excellent. When you bring your arms parallel to the floor, good, and stretch them on opposite directions, beautiful. But try not to lean forward, so bring the upper body back, bending the front knee as you do so. Your perfect work. Nice, strong, straight spine. Core engaged here. Just nice and steady. Good. These look amazing. Make sure your back foot's parallel to the back edge of the mat. Come a little bit deeper in that last moment. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Find your plank pose. Shift forward, lower down strong, low hold. Inhale. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. So the length, quality of your breath, it improves over the course of your practice. So really just enjoy it, right? Nice long, smooth flow, taking us through another chair pose, B series. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look ahead. Exhale, step, jump, or float between the hands to fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, chair pose, hips down, arms up. And exhale, forward fold, just let that go. Half lift, inhale. Exhale, palms flat, plank pose, shift forward, lower down, strong, low hold. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes back to your downward facing dog. Good. Let's just keep it with flow. 1 to 2. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop the back heel. Inhale, rise to your warrior 1. Exhale, open directly into your warrior two, so right into it. Back leg straight and strong. Flip the palms up to the ceiling. Reach your upper body forward over the right leg. Feel your shoulders nice and open. These look great, everybody. Good. Just staying really grounded. So keep your hips low. As you reverse the posture, scrape the ceiling with the right hand. Tendency is to want to pop right out of that right knee. Stay low. Good. Opening through right rib cage, left hand slides down the left leg. These look awesome. Notice when you gaze up past the inside of your right bicep, the shoulders feel like they want to open to the ceiling a little bit. You want to create a little opening for the right rib cage, but keep that left shoulder back. Puff up the right ribs. Reach back just a bit more. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Let's hold the plank pose here, finding supported side plank. Gaze down, left hand underneath left shoulder. Drop your left knee below your left hip. Rotate your right solar foot onto the floor and simply reach your right arm directly up to the ceiling. It is really important that you have your left hand wrist right underneath your shoulder. When it's a little bit forward, you're kind of jamming into your shoulder here. You want to really have your hand right underneath your shoulder and then pull your left shoulder blade down the back. Yeah, good. And then feel your lat really engage. If you pull your shoulder blade down the back, you're going to feel that strong muscle in your back. You want to maintain that as you advance the posture. So right arm reaches forward, lift the right leg, flexing at the right ankle. But if you notice you lose the integrity in your left shoulder, kind of come a little bit too deep. We want to make sure that when we advance it, we're keeping our base nice and strong. The core is engaged. These look good. Then bring your right foot back to the mat. Reach the right hand back up to the sky. You can stay here or lift your bottom left hand up to heart center. Slide your right foot back to facilitate that move. If you'd like to work on it, coming up to left fingertips, remember that's a good intermediate step. Nice. Right hand can meet the left. A little early, but if you want to reach your arms forward or one arm forward, feel free, just looking for your edge, just touching it for a moment. Good. If you did reach your hands back through prayer heart center, keep the gaze up as you reach the left hand down, right hand to the sky, and rotate the right hand down. Find yourself back in a plank. Yes, nice. I like that. Very careful transitions. This is good. Thighs strong. Take your inhale. Shift forward, lower down, strong low hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes back into your downward facing dog. Good. With flow on the left. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior one, no rush, just moving through. Exhale, open warrior two, landing the posture. Good. Very nice. Keep the gaze forward, chin over front shoulder. Turn the palms up to the ceiling. Reach your upper body forward over the left leg. And let your left leg work a little hard here. That's the idea. You're putting a lot of weight in the front side of your mat. It's your left quadricep. Your glutes are working hard. Same thing, just keep your outer hips supporting the posture, outer hips hugging in. Try to stay low in that front left knee. Exactly. Commit to the depth of the posture as you reverse. Scrape the ceiling with the left hand. Right palm flips and slides down the right leg. Good. These look amazing. Unless you have neck injury, gazing up past the inside of your left bicep. It gives you that opening here. You actually feel your ribs kind of fanning open. This is the idea. You want to create space in your left rib cage. All those strong muscles between your ribs, they're getting some love right now, getting some opening, giving you a little bit more access to your breath. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Find your plank. Pause. Switching sides, right hand underneath right shoulder, right knee drops below the right hip. So extend the left arm up to the sky. Be very careful about your right hand placement. Yes. I bring that a little closer to you as you, yes, exactly. Not too much, but just enough, right? Because otherwise, we can also hyperextend our elbow. We want to be careful about that as well. A little bend in the elbow is helpful. And if you're not thinking about it, try to. It's like hugging your shoulder blade down the back. Sometimes it's helpful to think like you have a tennis ball in your underarm that you want to kind of squeeze down. You want to keep that engagement as you advance. Left arm reaches forward. Lift the left leg, but keep that engagement in your shoulder joint. There we go. Beautiful. Flexing at the left ankle. It's going to give you tons of stability. It's a very important part of the conditioning in this posture. These look great. And just maintaining here. Nice, Michelle. These all look good. Maintaining your edge. Left foot down, left arm up to the sky. Same thing here. If you'd like, bottom hand lifts to heart center. Try to do to one side what you did to the other. As you lift your hand to heart center, make sure you're not changing the angle of your upper body as well. We want one straight line from heel all the way to your head. Left hand can meet the right. Arms can certainly extend forward. Again, trying to just find that depth just for a moment. Good work, everybody. If you extended, hands back into a prayer. Keeping the gaze up, right hand down, left hand up to the sky. And rotate your left hand down to the floor. Great holds. How's your plank? How's the plank? Take an inhale. Shift forward, lower down, strong low hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, back into your downward facing dog. Great work across the room. Even here, remember, find a nice long supported posture. Go through one last chair pose. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. Exhale, step or jump between the hands into your fold. Half lift. Forward fold, staying with the breath, and inhale, chair pose. Hips down, arms up. Nice, strong posture here. Good. So today, if you'd like, bring your hands into prayer. If you want to challenge yourself, lift your right foot right up off the mat so it's hovering. Just keeping your core really engaged. Just feel all that core support. And you could stay here or just hook the outside of your right ankle on top of your left knee. Keep your hips centered, not switching to the left or right, or shifting rather. And then try to sit your hips down and back, down and back. Just giving yourself a little hip stretch here, keeping your gaze forward. Good. And just lift up a little bit. Connect the right foot back down to the floor, keeping the knees squeezed for a moment to reset. Stay low. Lift the left foot up off the mat. Take a moment. Just feel your core stabilize here. Staying low. Hook the outside of your left ankle to the top of the right knee. Once you're feeling stable, just sit down and back, just like you would in chair pose, trying to keep your hips level, keeping your gaze at one point, feeling a little stretch in the left hip. These all look good. Good, release the left foot. You're still in a chair pose. Ankles together, knees together. Sit the hips down and back, down and back, down and back. Then inhale, arms up. And exhale, forward fold. Let that go. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, palms flat. Plank pose. Shift forward, lower down, strong low hold. Inhale up. And exhale, downward facing dog. All right, nice and ready. Warrior 1 to warrior 3. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop the back heel. Inhale, rise to your warrior 1. So hips square, shoulders square. Warrior 3, shift the weight to the right leg, push off the back leg, bring your body and leg parallel to the floor. Fingertips sided right between the eyes in the front mirror. These all look good. Everyone's looking great. So just challenge your balance. Gaze down, open the arms, airplane wings. Take a moment, stabilize. You're feeling stable. Hands come behind the back, interlace all 10 fingers. These all look good. Chest lifts, leg lifts. Back to airplane pose. Back to warrior 3 pose. And step back lightly to your warrior 1. Great. Turn this into a lunge here. Come up high on the ball of the left foot and separate hands to shoulder width apart. So no lunge push-ups at this point here. I just want you to keep your shoulders square. Just practice your balance. Really nice focus across the room. We're kind of coming to a warrior 3 variation, but before you do, try to keep a straight line from your hips all the way to your fingertips. So no breaking the angle, the straight angle from your hips to your fingertips. Just lean forward, biceps by the ears, and then push off slowly into your warrior 3 variation. There it is. Keep the gaze forward if you can. Try to get your shoulders in line with your hips in the front mirror. Good. Coming back to a lunge, flare your left toes back, land as lightly as you can. Good work. Listen carefully, warrior 2. Drop the left heel, open up the arms, find a nice, strong warrior 2. Looking good. Stay low. Turn the palms up. Reach the upper body forward. Reverse for a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat, plank pose, gaze forward, shift forward, lower down, low hold. Up dog. And downward facing dog. Solid work across the room. Left side, 1 to 3. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward, drop your back heel. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Get it set up, hips to fingertips, warrior 3. Shift the weight to the left leg, push off the back leg, body and leg parallel to the floor. Looks great. Body and leg parallel to the floor, arms up if you can. Then gaze down, open up the arms like airplane wings, and just take a moment to stabilize, owning your practice here. Hands can come behind the back if you choose, interlacing all 10 fingers, standing leg, working hard. Lift the chest, lift the leg, back to airplane pose, back to warrior 3 pose, gaze forward, palms touch. Warrior 1, step back very lightly into your warrior 1. Good. Same thing here, just turn it into a lunge. So when you lift up on the ball of the right foot, you should be pretty much hip width apart in the front mirror. You might need to adjust a little bit. Hands come to shoulder width apart. Core is strong. So again, no breaking that angle. One straight line from your hips to your fingertips, and then just start to hinge forward, warrior 3 variation, and push off the back leg, making that just as smooth as you can, reaching forward, reaching back. Try to keep your fingertips in line with your eyes in the front mirror, maintaining right here for a moment. Stretch it long. Your next pose is a lunge, so flare your right toes back, land lightly. That's a tricky posture, rather transition. Then take an inhale. Warrior 2, drop the right heel, open up the arms, find that long, low pose, take up your space, flip the palms up, reach the upper body forward, reverse for a big inhale, and exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat, plank pose, shift forward, lower down, low hold, inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale back into a downward facing dog. Harold, this is you in the middle of the room. You guys want to do some core work today? Yes, no? Oh my gosh, so much enthusiasm. It's a perfect room for it. Just come down onto your forearms. Let's go for it. Come down onto your forearms. So as always, I'm going to invite you to do what works for you. So ideally, we can find something here that is healthy for your body. If plank on the forearms is too much, remember knees to the mat, and you can still get your core firing up. Exactly, we'll scoop of the hip bones. You can stay in your plank on the forearms. You can bring your left forearm to the mat and stack the right foot on top of the left if that suits you. Remember, in this little side plank here, you can always stagger the feet or bring the right foot all the way behind you to support. If your feet are stacked, great. Try to keep your hips squared to the left side of the room, and if you'd like to pulse up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. That's all we're going to do. 1, rotate the right forearm down. I lost some of you. If you'd like to come back in, now's a moment. Otherwise, switch sides, right forearm to the mat, stack the left foot on top of the right. Same thing here with the shoulder. Pull the right shoulder down the back. Pulse the hips for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate the left forearm down. Plank on the forearms because we can. Take your big inhale. Slow exhale. One more time, big inhale. Stay in it, slow exhale. And one hand at a time, push straight back up to a plank. Downward facing dog, push the hips up and back. If you'd like to rejoin us here, it's a great place to reconnect. Just a little bit. So to reconnect with our flow, just stay in your downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here. Slow exhale. Triangle pose. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. Drop your back left heel. Both legs straight. Take a hold of your right ankle with your right hand. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Yes, both legs straight. Yep. Beautiful. Just make sure you heard me. Yeah, nice. And I'm totally aligned. Perfect work. Core is engaged, thighs engaged. Bottom right hand can come up to heart center. I do always like to offer these variations here, but just holding a triangle is plenty. Left hand can meet the right. Again, just looking for your edge. The arms can reach forward. Right arm can reach forward, left arm to the sky, or both arms. Wherever you are, roll the ribs open just a bit. If the arms reach forward back into a prayer, the gaze remains up to the ceiling as you reach the right hand down, left hand up. And rotate your left hand down to the floor. When you square up your hips to the front of the room, your left heel will naturally lift. Shorten the stance just enough to get both hips square and your foot flat on the floor. Back foot. Flatten the back out. Revolve. Take a hold of your right ankle with your left hand. Tuck your left shoulder underneath the body. Right arm up to the sky. Make sure your front leg is straight for this one. Yep, and shorten your stance. Shorten your stance. You want less space. Exactly. Both legs straight. There it is. Beautiful. There it is. I know it's a tricky one. It's like one of the hardest ones, so stay right there. And then rotate your right hand down to the floor. Good. Just a moment here. Let your head drop toward your shin. And then flatten out the back. Gaze in front of your big toe. Let's take off. Shift the weight forward and lift and take off. Airplane pose. Airplane pose. Good. Nice. Ethan, lift your chest. Lift your leg. You can open up to half moon pose. Or stay in airplane. These look good. So nice and crisp in that transition, best you can. Back to airplane. So as you rotate the left hip down, lift the arms, lift the leg. You can revolve for a moment, left arm down, right arm up to the sky. This is a revolved half moon pose. Good. Back to airplane pose. And back to warrior one. Good work. Take your inhale. Exhale, open, big warrior two. Nice long, low pose right into it. Side angle pose, right elbow inside the right knee. Left arm reaches up to the sky. Not crazy long holds today. I want you to just find your best posture. Best posture. You can bind if you choose. Left arm can wrap behind the back for a half bind. Some of you might be ready for a full bind, but please prioritize nice work. The opening of the left half of your chest. Just roll it open here. These look good. These look great. Is your core involved in this posture? Can you scoop your hip bones towards your lower ribs, reaching your tailbone for your back left heel? Roll the ribs open to the ceiling just a tiny bit more. And stay low as you open up the arms. Stay low as you come back to your warrior two. This is the key, is you want to stay low in that posture, feeling your hips work here. Good. Take your inhale. Exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Plank pose. Gaze forward, please. Shift forward, lower down, strong, low hold. Up dog. Feel that nice back bend here. And roll over the toes, downward facing dog. So those of you who know upward facing dog with your shoulders kind of forward, really focus on getting your chest open. So rolling the shoulders down and back. All right. Left side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Drop the back heel, both legs straight, and take a hold of your left ankle with the left hand and rotate your right arm up to the sky. So both legs are straight, but not hyperextended. So give a little squeeze to the knees. Roll the ribs open just a little bit. There it is. Good. So you've all heard me say it before, but please work on your base here above everything else. So hips engaged, thighs engaged, core engaged. Lifting your bottom left hand up to heart center if you can keep your base strong but not resting in your joints. Right hand can meet the left if you choose. Otherwise, just maintain. Arms can reach forward if you choose. Touching that same depth you did at the beginning of class. These all look good. You got it, Travis. There it is. Keep the gaze up. If the arms reach forward, back into a prayer at heart center again, keep the gaze at the ceiling as you open the arms back into a triangle pose. Left hand to the ankle or shin, right hand to the sky. And then rotate the right hand down to the floor. Shorten the stance just a bit. Get both hips square. Left hip back, right hip forward. So that's a real action of squaring off the hips. Then flatten out the back. Take a hold of your left ankle with the right hand and gaze up as you reach the left arm up to the ceiling. So both legs straight here. Both legs straight. There it is. There it is. There we go. Beautiful. This is an awkward posture. This is a really important range of motion, though. these reverse twists. So just stay very committed to it. It's just a moment. Tuck the shoulder and then reach up through your left ribs. And rotate the left hand down. Great work. Give yourself a little forward fold here. Just a moment to relax the head, relax the jaw. And then shift the gaze forward in front of the big toe. Shift the weight forward, airplane pose. Lift right into it. We do so much conditioning of the standing leg. Bikram pose, Bikram postures as well as these. Really use it here. Open up to half moon. Conditioning the standing leg, conditioning the hips right now, right hip stacked on top of the left. Back to airplane, rotate your right hip down, lift the chest, lift the leg. You can revolve, right arm down, left arm to the sky. Keep the standing leg strong, back leg lifted. Back to airplane pose, lift the chest a bit, lift the leg a bit. And right back to your warrior one. Great work, warrior one is your pose. Big inhale. Exhale, open, big warrior two. Find that long, low posture here. Good. So even here, try not to let the arms break. I want one straight line from hand to hand. Side angle pose. Hinge of the hips and bring your left elbow to the inside of the left knee. Right arm up to the sky. Yes. You want to push the knee open a bit with the elbow if you can. Push your hips toward the lobby side of the room. Roll, and then go ahead and half bind or full bind. Beautiful. Nice work. Awesome work. Just make sure you're feeling that stretch. Yeah, you feel it here. Perfect. Opening up through the right ribs. Because when you bind, sometimes that shoulder head kind of slopes inward and down. You want to make sure you're rolling it down and back. Opening up through the chest. Stay low as you open up the arms. Okay, so commit to your base from the hips down, unmoving. Right back up to your warrior two. Just feel the strength in your hips, strength in your legs. Come a little bit deeper. Big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel, hands to the mat. You're doing great. Plank pose. Shift forward, lower down strong, low hold. Inhale up, find that flow. So here, shoulders back. And exhale, roll over the toes. Send the hips up and back. All right. Pivot forward to our plank pose. Find your plank, just pivot on forward. One of the reasons I like to do this here is because both sides of your body are evenly warmed up. Now bring your left hand underneath left shoulder, stack the right foot on top of the left, and extend your right arm up to the sky for your full side plank. If you're doing a variation, that's just fine. You can bring your knee to the mat. Good, but if you're doing any sort of lifting of the hips, it's important that both sides of the hips are warmed up. So if you'd like to, you can advance rather, reaching the right leg to the sky or hooking the toe, just finding your version here. Nice, Ethan, beautiful work. Flaring your toes back if your feet are stacked. These look amazing. If you lifted the right leg, bring it down very gently. Rotate the right hand down. Just very careful in these transitions. Hold your plank pose. If you want a little extra push-up, shift forward, lower down and hold for 3, 2, 1. Push straight back up to a plank. Just switch sides. Right hand underneath right shoulder. Stack the left foot on top of the right foot and extend your left arm up to the sky. Make sure you're not jamming your right shoulder here. So all that talk about your lat, I want it involved here. Hug the shoulder blade down the back. Strong, supported. Advance it if you did on the first side. So right now, again, just touching the depth of your posture and being willing to maintain it. Nice work, Travis. Keep those hips up. These look amazing. If you lifted the left leg, bring it down neatly. Stay with me. Rotate the left hand down, meeting in a plank pose. Take an inhale. Shift forward, lower down. Care about your chaturanga, low hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. It's still about breath. Exhale, roll over the toes. Send the hips back, down dog. It's not uncommon to kind of lose where we are in our breath count or where we are even in the sequence. That's so unimportant. What's important is as soon as you realize coming back to breath, back to the integrity of the posture. So right now, just holding a strong downward facing dog until you're not anticipating whatever is next, or thinking about what happened, just really feeling a strong down dog. If you'd like to join us for a lunge pose, nice work getting back into it. Inhale the right leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose first. Just curl your knee up towards your nose. Then inhale your right leg up and back. And exhale a knee over to the right elbow. Good. Then inhale, right leg up and back. Just look for some length. Exhale over to the left elbow. Give it a tap. Just one round. So inhale, right leg up and back. Lunge pose. Step the right foot up by your right hand. High in the ball of the left foot with flow. Inhale, arms forward and up. That inhale is crucial. Back heel lifted for a lunge. Back foot lifted. Yes, there we go. There we go. These look good. So you want an extra little back bend today. First, bring your hands at prayer. Okay. Drishti is important for this. I want you to cactus your arms. So elbows out to the side, palms facing forward. First, pull your elbows back until you feel a little stretch in the chest. This could be enough. Otherwise, keep your elbows where they are in space. Start to look up and start to reach the backs of your hands toward the floor a little bit. Just like you're opening up to the ceiling here. You can pull the elbows back, feel that stretch, look back. Good. Slowly coming back up, gazes forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer, heart center. And then revolve over to the right, placing your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Can your torso get any longer? So straighten out the spine best you can. Lengthen. If you want to open the arms, feel free. Just spinning from the mid-ribs up, nice alignment. Try to look up and over your right shoulder, keeping your spine nice and straight. Bind if you do. Yes, keeping that back leg really locked. These all look amazing. Yay. If you bound open at the arms, just stay with it here. Prayer twist. You're doing great. Come right back up to center. It's all good. Just take a moment here. Let your body just stabilize. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat. Plank pose, gazes forward, shift forward, lower down, strong, low hold. Inhale, shoulders back, heart open, and then exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing dog. Good, perfect work. Let's do it on the left side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Knee to nose on the exhale, shift the weight forward. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to the left elbow, just stay with the breath. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, knee over to the right, just give it a little tap. And then inhale, left leg up and back. Lunge pose, step the left foot up by your left hand. Once you set up the feet, just inhale, arms forward and up. Yes, there it is. Core is strong. Knees look good. All right, stay low. Bring your hands to prayer first and just get your sense of your center of gravity. Nice and low. Then open up the arms like a cactus. Make sure your elbows are about the same height as your shoulders. First, pulling the elbows back, back, back until you feel that stretch. Then keeping the elbows where they are. Just use them as a hinging point. Gaze up. Draw the backs of the hands toward the floor. Gaze as far back as you can. Back bend, lifting through the chest. Good. Then bring the gaze forward as you lift the hands up. Then inhale, arms up. Exhale, prayer. Hand revolve. Take a hold of your right elbow, rather, outside of the left knee. Try to use your points of contact here. So your elbow into your knee and your left hand into your right, they are assets. You can open up the arms, but it should be just kind of an extension of that straight line from elbow to elbow, just opening up. Right? Just straight line. It just increases the twist from the middle ribs up. You can bind if you did on the first side, half bind, or a full bind. Nice alignment across the room. These look good. Just think about your torso. Can you get any longer? Lengthening the spine. Bound, open up. Prayer twist. Come right back up to center. Just stay nice and low. These look good. Take a moment. Just get nice and stable. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose, look forward, shift forward, lower down. How's that chaturanga? It's your last one. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over the toes, back to a downward facing dog. Yay. Oh, let that down dog just feel good for a moment. Stretch the mat really long. If your heels are touching the mat, I recommend lengthening the stance a little bit here. Good. These look amazing. Good. All right. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. Exhale, step or jump between the hands to fold. Half lift. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Last one, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Then to standing, inhale, arms out, back, and up. Look up, palms connect. Hands to prayer, heart center. Mountain pose, just holding a nice, strong mountain pose. I love it. Everybody staggers right away. All right, strong in your mountain pose. Keep the gaze forward. Lock your left leg out, left hand on the left hip. Pick up your right knee. See if you can use your lower abs truly to lift the right knee up. Be focused on your core through really every posture. But here, I really want you to feel lifted up out of your waistline. Yep, if you're hooking the big toe with the peace fingers of your right hand, feel free, set it up. Extend the right heel forward if you do have the toe. Without leaning to the left, open up to the right side of the room. So just take it step by step. Good, perfect. You can gaze over the left shoulder if it's in your practice. Good, then bring the gaze back, bring the leg back. We are gonna go for that little core thing here. So place your right hand on your right hip. If your knee is bent, you can keep it there or extend your right heel out. And just feel that nice strong core here, lifting through the lower abdomen. These all look good. Stay with me, bend the right knee, sweep the leg back, find your airplane pose. I'm going to challenge you here. Bring your right knee back up into the chest. I know you've been working hard. Take a moment, squeeze the right knee up into the chest. Take your left hand outside of the right foot. Center your right hand at your heart. Not a long hold, just open up to the right side of the room. Kick into your left hand, reach back with the right. Soften the right knee, come right back to center. Gaze is forward. Mountain pose, feet together, arms relaxed. A lot on your standing legs, so just take that moment to find your breath. Right leg locks, right hand on the right hip. Again, use the lower abdomen to lift the left leg up. So you're already feeling the core work here. Left hand cups the front of your left knee or hook the big toe with peace fingers of your left hand. Extend your left heel forward. If you have the big toe, chest lifted, shoulders lifted. Open up to the left side of the room. Switching gaze over right shoulder. If it's in your practice, these all look great. Core is strong, lifted through the chest. Gaze back to center. Bring the leg back to center. Keep it extended as you place your left hand on your left hip. Sometimes your knee's been bent the whole time, but right here you want to extend your left leg, just feeling your core engage and lifted. Stay with me, sweep back into an airplane pose. So reach the left leg back, open up the arms, gaze is down. Come back up to standing. See if you could just sweep the left knee into the chest, keeping the gaze down until you interlace your hands in front of the knee. If you come out, just join us here. Take your right hand over the outside edge of your left foot. Center your left hand at your heart to lift the chest. And open up to the side of the room. Kick into your right hand. Reach the left hand back. Gazing over left shoulder. Standing leg is nice and straight. Keep the right shoulder lifted as you soften the left knee. Come right back to center. Nice challenge, everybody. Back to mountain pose. Feet together. Arms relaxed. Let that go. Standing bow pulling pose will be our last one on our feet. If you'd like to join us. From our mountain pose, left arm to the sky, palm is forward, right elbow, right hip, palm is up, bend your right knee, take a hold of your foot or your ankle from the inside. So I'd really like to see strong bases across the whole room with your knees together, arms up, reach up, take a big inhale, and then kick back with the right leg. Kick the right shoulder back. Let the left arm reach forward. The left shoulder eventually tucking under your chin. Right shoulder travels back until they're in one straight line. Beautiful work. I love it. So not focusing so much on the depth as the consistency of kicking and reaching. You'll hear me say that over and over again. Kick and reach. Stay with it. Lift and reach to exit. Knees together. Mountain pose. Keep the gaze right between the eyes. Go to your breath. Go to your breath. Good. Finding a mountain pose, finding your breath for support. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, elbow to your hip. Inhale, reach back and grip. Exhale, knees together. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, open up the posture. There you go, kicking into it. Kick is on, the reach is on. Stay with the breath. Beautiful work. I just love it. Just feel your body kicking and reaching in opposite directions. Stay committed to it right here. Lift and reach to exit. Knees together. Wow. Mountain pose. That was so good. Nice work. Little bow to yourself on the way down if you choose. Sip of water on the way down if you choose. Dead pose is your next posture. Feet toward the back of the room. Head toward the front of the room. Eyes closed if you'd like. Personally, I find it so nice to close your eyes. Just bring your attention inward. What's uncomfortable for you, of course. Keep your eyes open, gazing at one point. You can feel how nice it is to just be fully supported. Just a few moments ago, you were working really, really hard. Feel how different it is to not have to do a thing. Ideally, just getting really good at moving from one energy to the other, especially through the back end of this class. So just take a nice big inhale here. And exhale. Good. Feet together, flex at the ankles, link the thumbs, and inhale your arms over the head. Sit up and double exhale. Yep, giving yourself a little forward fold here. It's all good. And then let's roll over onto our belly facing the front of the room. Chin on the mat, hands underneath the shoulders. So again, for the rest of the class, just kind of on and then off again. So let's turn it on here. Squeeze the legs as straight as you can. Squeeze them tightly, squeeze the buns, exhale, and on the inhale, lift the upper body right up off the mat using the strength of the lower half of the body. So keep your toes connected to the mat, very little weight in the hands. The hands can kind of be there for stability. If they push you up a little bit, then you have to be able to let go of them a little bit. So gaze up. Pull the elbows back, then lower down. Arms aside, gaze to the right, left ear on the mat. It's a belly down dead pose. Same intent as the dead pose we just did on our back. Good, set it up again. Chin on the mat. Hands are right underneath the shoulders. Palms are on the mat. Then pull your hands, the heels of your hands towards your hips. So you just want to slide your hands back and squeeze your legs together and really mean it. Like squeeze them, heels click, knees straighten, exhale. And on the inhale, lift the chest and the legs. Putting weight in the hands this time. Nice, Travis, slide your hands back. Exactly. Beautiful. So we're not squeezing the elbows in toward each other. The energy is down with the hands. If anything, pull the shoulders down and away from your ears. Good. Lift the chest, lift the legs, and then lower down. Place your arms at your side, gaze to the left, right here on the mat, and let that go. Good. Like a light switch, turn it right back on. Skipping our Bikram Shalabhasana. Place your chin on the mat. Place your hands behind your back. Please interlace your fingers if you can. If you can get your palms to touch, then please do. If you can lift your arms up off your hips, please do. Lock your legs. Exhale. Melba's in it. Inhale, lift into it. Beautiful. It does. It just naturally wants to lift you up. You're in a boat pose, so you've got a boat shape from the side, right? So I want you to stay lifted and keep that angle. If anything, increases. So send your arms out to the side like airplane wings, but see if you can actually lift your chest and legs more. That's the idea. Each round a little bit more. Then separate your feet to hip width. When arms come to shoulder width, now even more, seeing a stronger U shape from the side. This look good. Gaze up. It's just a moment. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Then lower on down. Arms aside. Gaze to the right. Left ear on the mat. Let go. My encouragement to you in these postures, just like any posture, but especially here, is to breathe. If you are holding your breath in the posture, you're not exactly practicing yoga, right? It's not a place for an intentional retention of the breath. Please work on your breath. Chin on the mat. Bend the knees. Take a hold of the feet from the outside. One of the reasons it's challenged here is because you have a compression on your belly, which gives you less access to your lung capacity. So it's more in the upper lobes of your chest. Relax your shoulders. Exhale. Push your abdomen down. And on the inhale, see if you can actually feel. It's like the upper part of your chest inflate, and actually helps you to help open up the shoulders. Good. So when you're breathing, it might feel shallow, but it's not rapid. Just keep it nice and regular. Good. Tip the weight forward a little bit. Beautiful. You're in it. So when you've got breath, you've got stamina. You can maintain this. Go for a nice strong kick. It's just one set of this. So look up and then lower down. Arms aside. Gaze to the left. Right here on the mat. That's done. That's over. That's over. Lace your chin on the mat. Child's pose, push up through an all-fours position, knees wide at the edges of the mat, toes touch behind you. Same child's pose we had at the beginning of class. We've got 2 back bends to go, then we'll cool it right down. So traditionally, the sequence here calls for a happy baby pose. A lot of similar function here in terms of feeling length in your spine and feeling some openness in your hips, the inner thighs, and also the lower back. So make sure you're really stretching your arms forward, pushing your hips back, feeling a nice opening for the inner sides of your hips. And try to send your breath to exactly where you're feeling the stretch. Take a big inhale. Nice slow exhale. Good. Then come up through an all-fours position. Try to take a round or two of breath here as you come up to your knees. So you just want to make sure you've got enough oxygen on the body. Then standing up on your knees for camel pose. Hands on the low back with your fingertips down and your thumbs on the outside. Yep. And then hips forward, chest lifted, look up and back. And allow the head to drop back with the hips gently forward with the chest lifted. And that's plenty. Right, this is a lot of back bend for most bodies. If you know you need more, you can reach back right hand to right heel and left hand to left heel. But if it makes you have a little bit of a lower back arch, that's not what we want. We keep length in the lower back, just an opening through the heart. Nice work, Ethan. These look good. Good, Rohila. Push the hips forward. Then hands on the lower back. If you reach back, rise on up. Head stacks last. Sit the hips back to the heels to release. And then find your dead pose as efficiently as you can. Feet toward the back of the room, head toward the front of the room, arms relaxed. How's your dead pose? Second set of camel or a bridge or a wheel. If you're doing camel, sit up, turn around, do that posture. Sorry, bend the knees, place your feet flat on the floor for a bridge pose or a wheel pose. And if you are, just go ahead and tuck your tailbone and drive up for bridge or wheel. Hands up by your shoulders for wheel, hands down by your side. If you are resting, try to find a resting posture on your back. Got it, plenty of time. No weight on the head, Travis, push up, push up. We don't want any weight on the neck here, careful. Good, come on out, chin to chest. You want me to spot you? Okay. Good. Whoa, there it is. Yep. Nice work. Good. Then chin to chest, tuck your chin. There you go. Never weight in the head. Good work. Yeah. Dead pose. It's good to get those back bends in, finding that full range of motion in your spine. And then bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a little back release if you want to squeeze in a happy baby here. It's a great place for it. When you're ready, find your supported shoulder stand. Rock your hips above your shoulders, legs up to the ceiling. Hands on the low back. As an alternative, you can be your back with the legs in the air. I'd like to see, ideally, everybody's toes reaching for the sky. This is going to be a great way to regenerate re-energize after class. So if that's a lot, you okay? You can always bring your legs up. We're almost done. Yeah, exactly. Viparita Karani. It's a great way to just feel that support, feel the legs drain, blood drain rather from the legs down the heart, the head, where we need it. Then hinge at the hips, bring the toes over the head. If you are already in a shoulder stand, go for plow pose. Otherwise, you can maintain that posture on your back. Toes reach toward the floor. It does not matter if they touch. I mean, that's sort of the direction, right? Not necessarily the goal, but it's the direction. Maybe you'll find it one day, feeling that stretch to the neck. Nice work. Beautiful alignment. So I want you to think about your legs being as straight as they can be, like as parallel to the floor as they can be, and then round your spine and try to round down one vertebra at a time. Really nice and controlled. Nice, Catherine. Beautiful. So just come on down one vertebra at a time, slow, controlled, connected, just a little massage and realignment of the spine. And then final twisting. Squeeze your right knee into the chest. Give it a hug. Interlace your fingers. Pulling your knee down towards your right shoulder. Take your left hand, guide your knee down to the left side of the body. If you need a deeper twist, please go ahead and either eagle wrap your legs, extend the legs, sit up. But this can be just plenty. Remember to breathe. Bring your right knee into the chest, give it a hug. First, feel that release. Release the right leg all the way down and just switch sides. Hug your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Remember to get that compression for your hip flexor. Then take your right hand, guide your knee down to the right side of your body. Left arm out to the left. Try to make sure that you're gazing out over your outstretched arm to the left side. Breathe. Your hip is naturally going to lift when you twist. Then come back to center. When you squeeze your left knee in, just do it individually first, and then if you'd like to bring both knees in, you can hug them in towards the chest. You can hold opposite elbows. You can lift your forehead up to the knees. Just a last little stretch and release. And then into your dead pose. Legs long, arms aside, palms spaced up. As you close your eyes, also relax your jaw. Also, just feel the weight of your shoulders and hips on the floor. And your arms, your legs, your heels. Heavy. It's heavy. Head heavy. Your work is done. Let your body sort of receive the message. That's over. Now just finding space and ease. Just remembering it's that relaxed state of our body and our mind that really receives the maximum benefit from our practice. If you'd like, just notice where you're still holding on to a little tension in your body, and let's let it go together with a breath. Inhale, find some space. Inhale into the lungs, into the belly, into where you're feeling tightness. And exhale, just let it go. Let it melt into the floor. Leave it behind. That was really beautiful to be a part of. Thank you all for sharing your time and your energy, your practice. You have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay here just as long as you need. You worked hard for it. See you on the way out. Namaste.